Sitram, everybody, students, teachers, everyone, parents, siblings who are logged in. Sitram, everyone. Swagatam and welcome to our virtual Diwali program 2021. I would like to introduce the co-hosts, so the host for this morning, which will be myself, Mrs. Sunita Maharaj, Mrs. Jayanti, and also who would be assisting in the program, a very valuable contribution, Ms. Cindy, who will be presenting all of the pre-recorded videos for you all to sit back and enjoy this morning for our program. All right. So to start off,
Ms. Sunita, sorry to interrupt you, but before we go into the program, and I apologize again for interrupting you.
That's okay.
Just for all the form teachers and all form teachers and the deans who are on already, to please take note. Remember, it's our Diwali program, right? But this normally would be in school, so attendance is mandatory. I see we have 270 participants. The puja is what we may term optional. A number, all of our students may not wish to participate in the puja, but the program, this is your program, it's your school. So permission was given for this occasion. So all students are supposed to be in the Diwali program. So it's just a note, form teachers, if the students are not present, you could scroll through and you will check, then they have to be marked absent on the roll. All right, I just want to make that clear. And the deans, please take note. If for some reason perhaps a student was on for the puja and they may have missed, there's some issue with coming on for the program, we understand that, and we could give them a bly, right? But they should have attended at least the puja or the Diwali program, otherwise they will be absent for today, at least the AM session, right? Thanks, Ms. You could continue.
Okay, thanks, sir. Okay, so everyone, before we start our program, I would like to invite Pandit Ishwar once again to give the opening prayer and his Diwali message to you. So, Pandit.
Sitram, thank you. You all are hearing me, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sitaram, and special welcome, Swagatam, once again to all of you. And I say thanks to Ms. Sunita for that gracious introduction. So we're happy to join with you for Diwali, this auspicious occasion, the most eagerly anticipated occasion for Hindus, right? And I ask if we could, at this time, put our hands together, we bow our heads as we focus upon three main forms. The first one, Sri Ganesh Bhagwan, who blesses us with wisdom, knowledge. Then Saraswati Mata, the goddess of knowledge. We always pray to these two forms, and then we offer special worship to Mahalakshmi Mata. If you know these mantras, please join with me. Of course, as we pray to Lakshmi Ma, we want to invite life, illumination into our lives to dispel darkness and negativity. And in our minds, Mahalakshmi Namostute. Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Om Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Samstita. Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Om Siddhi Buddhi Prade Devi Bhukti Mukti Pradayini Mantramurti Sada Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute. Mahalakshmi Namastubhyam Namastubhyam Sureshwari Hari Pre Namastubhyam Namastubhyam Dayanidhe. Om Hrim Shrim Lakshmi Bhyo Namah. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Bole Shri Gajanan Swami ki jai, Mahalakshmi Mata ki jai, Saraswati Mata ki jai. So Sitaram once again, everyone, and I know students are coming in, so forgive me, I was trying to admit also, I'll stop because I know we have more than enough co-hosts to assist with that. I want to just share three things with you, or remind you of three things really. So students, on this momentous occasion of Diwali, which of course is tomorrow, but today is the second day, as you would know. The first day was yesterday, Dhanteras. Today is called Narak Chaturdasi. Tomorrow, Mahalakshmi Puja. The day after, is Govardhan Puja. And we have a day of online schooling. Some may be synchronous. So students are not to come to school, of course, not tomorrow, but that will be on Friday. So the day is given, of course, for special activities. We know that many of you would still be engaged in preparations and cleanup at your home, right? So Govardhan Puja, a very important day. And then the final day, which will be Saturday, is actually Bhai Dooj, right? Where that love and relationship between brothers and sisters are honored and nurtured. Now, three things I want to remind you of. The first thing is that Mahalakshmi Mata, we know, is the goddess of wealth, prosperity, but light also. Wherever Lakshmi Mata is, there is light, there's brilliance, there's illumination. Now, why do we need light? What is special about light? We all want light in our life. We don't want darkness. Darkness meaning negativity. We want to be grace with brilliance. You want to be brilliant in your schoolwork. You want to be brilliant in your life in all aspects. Now, worship of Mahalakshmi Mata, there are a number of things that are done. So prior to the worship, you would clean up your homes. And I'm sure many of you would have been helping your mommy and daddy and helping around the house, probably repainting. And I term it decluttering. You get rid of all the excess waste, all the things that are really holding you down. Now, all of this, remember, Lakshmi Ma appeared from the churning of the ocean. But churning of the ocean is symbolic of churning of your mind to remove all the negative thoughts and tendencies. Calm, anger, anger, calm, lust, greed, jealousy. All these things we take out so that good thoughts will prevail. So we get rid of all that is weighing us down, holding us back, and we allow positive thoughts to remain and prevail in our mind. I want to remind you of that. So the churning of the ocean where Lakshmi Mata first emanated. Think of Mahalakshmi Mata and understand that when we speak of the churning of the ocean, I want you to, in your own mind, whether it's through mental recitation of the mantra, whether it's through thinking good thoughts, doing your meditation, you get rid of all the bad qualities and allow good qualities to remain in your life and in your mind. And then the second thing, as I said, Lakshmi Mata, goddess of light, all that's good, beauty. We want light in our lives. There are many people, especially during this pandemic period, who are suffering. There's darkness in their life, and darkness can come in many different forms. It can be they could have lost their job, they could have lost a loved one. So many, in almost every family, someone who has lost a loved one due to the COVID pandemic. So there's some darkness, there's some negativity, there's some sadness in their life. Now, think of a deer, and you may have heard me say this many times because I always use this illustration because it's very relevant. When you light a deer, the deer gives light all around except for one place that remains dark, and that is below the deer, the base of the deer. It casts a shadow there, right? The only way to get rid of that shadow and to light it up is to actually light another deer and put it next to it. So you have two deers there, and then you'll still have a shadow on the other side. And the only way to get rid of that other deer now, I don't have three hands to show you the next side, right? So on the other side, you put a deer, and if all around you put deers. Now, who are the deers? Who are the lights? It's you. You have a spark of divinity, all of you. So put deers all around, support each other, unite during this period of the COVID pandemic, where we had to come together, and Diwali is teaching us this. Let us be the light to show the way to those around us, because everybody faces hardship. We face it too. If we support each other, we can help lift each other, everybody together. And Diwali is teaching us this. Support our fellow men, support our brothers and sisters, support your teachers in school, support your classmates. Be the light to help remove the shadow of darkness that is there in their life. And then the final thing, the third and final thing, remember Ghar Lakshmi or Griha Lakshmi, your mommy or mommy, mother, mama, whatever you call her, right? Your mother, grandmother. Those of you who are lucky to have your mothers and grandmothers, some may have great grandmother with them still. Cherish them, love them, show them appreciation, because you'll miss them if they're not there. Ask the few students who do not have their mothers with them, and they could tell you the pain and the hardship that they go through in life. So cherish your mother, and do all that you can to make your mother happy. Not just mother, all the women in your family. Support them, show them appreciation. We cannot worship Lakshmi Mata and neglect the mothers. And by the way, all your teachers, your female teachers, they are mothers to you also. Show respect and consideration to them. That is one way in which we also respect Lakshmi Mata and receive blessings during this period of Diwali. So I want to remind you again these three things: light that light, support each other, cleanse the mind of negative thoughts, and show respect to the females in our society. And if we do this, we'll be blessed by Mahalakshmi Mata and we'll all move forward and make our lives even more special, not just for Diwali, but each and every day. Bole Shri Mahalakshmi Mata ki jai. Sitaram. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, thank you, Pandit, for those very valuable words. Again, you all would often hear the saying, spread the light. And that's what Pandit was trying to say, spread the light of happiness, of positivity, respect the mothers, the females in your home. And once you do these things, you will definitely be able to see your way. All right. So at this point in time, I would like to hand you over to my beautiful co-host, Ms. Jayanti, who will start us off with our virtual program. Ms. Jayanti.
Ram, everyone, and I hope you all had a really good morning so far. I know that I did, especially with starting off with our puja this morning, and then of course those wonderful words from Pandit Ishwar. Moving right along with our program, we are highlighting our Form 1 group of students. These students have only recently joined our school, and of course, we are so pleased that they are already participating and being part and parcel of the culture here at Swaha Hindu College. So we will now have a presentation, an acrostic on Diwali by our Form 1 group of students.
My name is Carissa Sakram and I am 1E. On behalf of our 6th Form 1 students, we are doing an acrostic for the word Diwali. D-I-V-A-L-I. So sit back, relax and enjoy.
The D in Diwali stands for devotion. On Diwali, we pray to Mara Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity, to guide and bless us. Happy Diwali.
I is for the illuminated diyas that light up the homes of our Hindu community during this special celebration.
The V in Divali represents how much values we place on ourselves and our lives. Values instilled in us by a divine mother. She is leading us to light over darkness in our daily lives.
A is for the auspiciousness of the festival. That day gives us the opportunity to honor the Hindu goddess Lakshmi, who blesses us with wealth, fortune, prosperity. She is also considered as the embodiment of beauty.
L represents the light of the Divine Mother Lakshmi, destroying the darkness of evil and illuminating the good in our life.
Lights are a big part of the celebration, from lanterns and diyas to fireworks. Love, blessings and pure joy in every home at this time.
I is for the fragrant incense we use during puja to welcome Mother Lakshmi into our homes.
Excellent job by our Form 1 students. You all can give them a little virtual clap there here on Zoom. And we'd also like to especially thank all the Form 1 form managers for assisting, of course, with this particular item. Our next item on our program is a poem by Shania Lakan of Form 2J. Shania Lakan actually wrote this poem herself. and it is about Diwali and the things that we do on Diwali Day. So we now present a poem by Shania Lakan of Tujai.
Salam everyone, my name is Shania Lakan and I am from 2J. I wrote a poem with the help of Mrs. Jayanti, and the name of this poem is Diwali Night. Preparation during the day and fun throughout the night. With hundreds of days lit, houses and streets come to life. On this dark auspicious night, making the Milky Way cry in sorrow, in fret. Thank God that the deepest are there to light the way. Bus-up and dal puri, a famous delicacy. Chana and aloo, pumpkin, mother-in-law, and so much more. A fine feast people love to eat. The sweet which we all enjoy, laddu, persad, kurma, and so much more. At 5:45, it's time to pray and worship. The Hawan cone is lit. Inviting Mother Lakshmi to our homes, the family sits with hands and feet clasped. Focused on Mother Lakshmi Ma as she sits on a pink lotus, known for wealth and prosperity and light over darkness. They offer food and sweets, saying the mantra Om Shri Lakshmi Ma Namaya, devoted specifically to her. Pop, 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 fun snaps burst and children's laughter fill the air. Starlights move up and down as fireworks light up the night sky. Millions watch on in amazement. To close this festive night, delicacies are shared to the neighborhood and friends as families sit and relax to the wonderful sight. Thank you for this time, Sitaram.
Of course, round of applause to you, Shania, for that beautiful poem. And I must say, I am very proud of both our Form 1 and Form 2 students, both of whom have not been able to actually come to school physically, yet they are so willing to participate in all of our activities. So job well done. Now, moving along, we have a bhajan by our very own Mrs. Lisa Kirai Baliram, our very own bubbly tech ed teacher. And for those of you who she is, your teacher, you all know that her laughter is so infectious and she's always there exuberating good, positive vibrations and joy to each and every one of us. So we now present Miss Lisa with her Diwali bhajan.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Lisa, for that beautiful bhajan. And just to give you a quick meaning of what her bhajan is saying, Vishnu Priya Mahalakshmi is the Vishnu, Sri Vishnu, the consort of Sri Vishnu, Mother Lakshmi. We sing your praises. So for Diwali time, this is what we do. We worship the Lord in the form of Mother Lakshmi, and therefore we sing her praises and we ask her to bless us and come into our homes. So thank you, Miss Lisa, for that beautiful and renderous bhajan. Moving along, we now have a dance item by Karina Samaru of For Shanti. And I myself had the pleasure of working with Karina when she was in Form 2. And of course, to see this young lady blossom the way she has in dance, it's also a very proud moment for myself. So we'd now like to present a dance by Karina Samaru. Karina also choreographed this piece herself. Thank you once again to Karina for that beautiful, beautiful dance. You looked very beautiful, and the choreography and everything was extremely wonderful. Before I move on to our next item, I would just like to acknowledge the assistance of some of our students to Miss Lisa for her bhajan, Ranasha Balgovin of 2 Shanti, Yadish Duki of 4J, Ronaldo Balgovin, and Sangeeta Santoki of Lower 6. So as usual, our students always there to support. In the same way that our teachers support students, our students also support our teachers. And this is what we love to see here at Swaha Hindu College, being a full community and everybody supporting everyone. At this point into the program, I would like to pass you on to Miss Cindy for a little bit of a full school participation competition. So I pass you on over now to Miss Cindy Charles.
Shalom, everyone. Can you all hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes, miss.
Are you all enjoying the program thus far?
Yes,
Yes.
Good. So we
Yes,
have
miss.
nice. So we have some giveaways. So I have 2 questions I want to ask. So how are you going to answer this question? You're not going to message me personally, but you need to message everyone in the group. And the first person to get the correct answer is going to win a prize. Okay? Give me a virtual thumbs up if you understand. All right, great. So listen up, listen very carefully, because I'm only gonna say it once. I'm gonna start now, okay? So what were the names of King Dashrath's 4 sons? This comes from our Ram Leela story. The first person to type the correct answers win. I'm gonna repeat the question. What were the names of King Dashrath's 4 sons? This is Ram Leela related. Okay, we have somebody in first from 4 Shanti. She says Rama, Lakshman, Bharat, and Shatrughan, and you are correct. Yay! Good job. All right, so Miss Sunisa will tell you what your wonderful prize is. Miss Sunisa.
Okay, so I think that was Veda. Was it Veda, Pablo?
This is Veda.
Yes. Veda, so congratulations for answering that question correctly. You will be given the prize of a beautiful sari. So when you come to school next, you can just check Miss Ambika in the office. I want to thank Miss Ambika for organizing all of the prizes for us, and you will be able to receive a beautiful sari from Miss Ambika. So congratulations. I want the other students and you're welcome. I want the other students to know that this is the first of a couple competitions we have. So you all need to get your fingers ready because we have a couple more items to give out to you guys, all right? So some of you all may or may not know that the engine behind Swaha Hindu College really is the Swaha board. This is a board that will appeal to the Ministry of Education to get certain things for us. You know, they are the ones that help with the decision-making policies for Swaha Hindu College, and it will be remiss of us if we did not have somebody from the board bringing Diwali greetings to the management and staff of Swaha Hindu College, along with you beautiful students. So I would now like to introduce you to Miss Annie Bhajan from the Swaha Board of Education, and she will be bringing on behalf of the board Diwali greetings to all of you.
Sitaram, Swaha Board of Education extend Diwali greetings to the administration, staff, and students of Swaha Hindu College. As we celebrate this auspicious occasion of Diwali, we are reminded that it represents light that removes darkness. In this time of the COVID-19 pandemic, darkness comes in many forms, such as illness, death of near and dear ones, unemployment, depression, etc. This pandemic has brought many changes in the way we are accustomed to celebrating Diwali. In this new normal, we must ignite the inner light within us in order to dispel or lessen the darkness of the pandemic. Lakshmi Mata is referred to as the goddess of light, the power of enlightenment and bliss. She has given us 6 forms of wealth, which we can use to improve our lives. These gems are tranquility of mind, serenity, endurance, faith, control of senses, and renunciation of selfish action and desires. If we are able to incorporate these gems in our everyday living, all of us, administration, staff, students, parents, etc., will excel in everything we do and be able to cope in this new normal. On behalf of the Swaha Board of Education, I wish you all a prosperous Diwali. May Lakshmi Mata shower her blessings on each and every one of you. May she bring enlightenment in your lives to help you remove whatever darkness there is. Sitaram.
And I'd like to thank Miss Annie Bhajan from the Swaha board for those wonderful greetings. I think we really are blessed to have such wonderful messages this morning from Pandit Ishra, from the puja, from the students who would have, recited the acrostic, and now Miss Bhajan. So students, I really hope that you all are paying close attention, and let this be the beginning of a transformation for you. If you can pick up one tip on how you can improve yourself, please make sure you start from today. Right now, we know that Swaha Hindu College is filled with lots of talent. We have a lot of talented children. We have a lot of beautiful children, and we are going to let that beauty shine through now. Our next segment in our virtual Diwali program is a modeling segment, right? So some of you all would see yourselves, some of you all would see your friends portraying and displaying some beautiful Indian wear. I would like to thank 4 managers who would have assisted with this, and also Miss Rohini for putting together this beautiful video that you all are about to see. So students, please sit back and relax while we enjoy some modeling. Okay, students, so I am sure you all would admit that we have some really, Swaha Hindu College has some really beautiful students, and they wore their Oriental wear so beautifully. Let's give them a virtual round of applause, please, to all the teachers who would have assisted, to the mummies and the family members who would have helped to dress them as well. Thanks to all of you all as well. You all look so beautiful. Are you all enjoying the program? Can you all put a little something on the chat for us? If you all are enjoying the program? Yes? Okay, very nice. So we did promise that we'd have some more competitions. So I would like to now pass you on to Miss Jayanti, who will introduce our next Diwali competition to you.
Okay, Sitaram, everyone. So this is what we call our pick the dia, right? So I don't, Miss Sunita, do you have the dias?
Yes, Miss Cindy is going to share the dias with us. We have some virtual dias, Miss.
Right. So we have some virtual dias here. So how are we choosing our students?
I think this time we should ask the boy, let the boys take part in this one, and then the other one we can have it for the whole school again. I think it'll be a bit entertaining for the boys to take part in this one. Do we have any boys who are interested in this competition? You can raise your hand in the chat.
Okay, I saw
we're seeing some in
Brandon Rampart up. His hand went up first.
First, yeah.
So Brandon, Brandon, are you there? You can unmute.
Yes, Miss.
All right, so you have to pick for us dia 1, 2, or 3. And before you pick, under this dia, you will be required to do something, but I can't tell you what you have to do because it's a surprise, right? And based on what you do, then you will win your prize. So go ahead and pick your dia, number 1, 2, or 3.
Miss 2.
Okay, so Miss Sunita, what do we have on number 2?
Brandon, at this point in time, you have to do something for us, okay? So we can take out the picture from, we can remove the picture, Miss Cindy, and if we can just pin Brandon for a second, let's pin him so everyone can see our contestant. Brandon, is he pinned? Everybody seeing him? Yes, Brandon. Okay, so Brandon, because you picked dia number 2, you have to do a dance. Now I want to tell you all something. So while we're doing that, Miss Cindy can pull up a song for the dance, a nice Bollywood song, Bhangra, something kind of fast. For those of you all who were with us for our Sip and Paint competition on Friday, we had Brandon and Shivesh and Shivash. All these boys danced again, right? And we're seeing that Brandon is from Form 1. He was in the modeling. He just modeled as well. He looked, he dressed like a nice little dulaha, all right? So he is very participative. He was in the Sip and Paint, he danced, he is modeling, and now he volunteered to take part in this competition again. And this is what we want. We want participation from you guys, right? So Brandon, if you can just put on back your camera, push away your chair a little bit so we can see all those nice movements. This time we have 336 students, no pressure, but 336 students are watching you do that fantastic dance you'd have probably done for us last week, Friday. So once Miss Cindy is ready to share the music, or yes. Brandon, you need to put on your camera. Let's see you. Very nice. Come in the middle, come in the middle. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Brandon. Yeah.
Great job, Brandon. That was
Excellent.
so good. I wanted to get up and dance too.
Good job.
Good job. So proud of you. Very good.
Excellent.
Right,
Excellent
so
job.
Miss Sunita will let you know what prize you will be getting.
Okay, so Brandon, you will be able to get, because you look so handsome in your Indian wear in the modeling, we are going to add to your wardrobe and you get a nice piece of Indian wear, whether it be a kurta or dhotis. And again, thanks to Ms. Ambika, our prize supplier. I know Ms. Ambika will be able to select something very nice to match your excellent artistic skills. So thank you very much, Brandon. Look at the chat, everybody. I want you guys to look at the chat. I really want to take time to acknowledge all the students for this support. You all are really cheering on everybody for this program. And we are so happy that you all are enjoying it, right? It really was a pleasure for the teachers to put this together for you all. More so that we are not physically here. This is the best we can do. And we really hope that you all are enjoying it. All right. Okay. So Ms. Janti, I pass back to you.
Thanks, Miss. Okay. Thank you, Ms. Sunita. So moving forward with our program, we will now have a presentation by our upper 6 students. This will be on the 5 days of Diwali. So for those of you who were in Puja this morning, Panadishwar did mention one of the days. And he did mention that today is actually the 2nd day of Diwali. So in our presentation that we're going to see that was put together by our upper 6 students, we are going to see what all 5 days are and what they encompass and what they entail. And of course, we would like to thank as well all the students that put together this presentation, as well as the teachers that assisted. Upper 6 students.
Sitaram, my dear devotees. Today the upper 6 students will be presenting a short presentation about the 5 days of Diwali. We hope you enjoy.
The first day of Diwali, Dhanteras. What is Dhanteras? Dhanteras, also known as Dhanvantari Trayodashi, is the first day of the festival of lights, Diwali. The word Dhanteras is made of 2 words, Dhan, which means wealth, and Tera, which means 13th day. According to the Hindu calendar, Dhanteras falls on the 13th lunar day of Krishna Paksha, which is the dark fortnight in the month of Ashwin. The story behind this day is that Lord Dhanvantari, the god of medicine, came from the sea on this day with Ayurveda for the good of humankind and also to help get rid of the suffering of diseases. On the day of Dhan Trayodashi, Goddess Lakshmi came out from the ocean of milk during the churning of the sea, also known as Samudra Manthan. The day also celebrated as Dhanvantari Trayodashi is when Lord Dhanvantari emerged from Samudra Manthan carrying a jar of the elixir on the day of Dhanteras. How is this auspicious occasion celebrated? Well, Dhanteras is a very special day on the week of Diwali. On this day, Hindus purchase various items such as gold and silver, as it is believed that it brings more prosperity and wealth. New utensils, new clothing, ornaments, and even precious stones are also bought on this day. Brooms are purchased on Dhanteras, since the religious belief is that the broom is the abode of Goddess Lakshmi and is said to remove negative forces and infuse positivity. The females of the household create rangolis and prepare delicious sweets for puja. At sunset, devotees bathe and pray for the safety of Yamraj, the Lord of Death, with a lit diya and prasad. This offering is rendered near the tulsi tree, the holy basil, or any sacred tree in the yard. Diyas are also lit all around the home to welcome Lakshmi Ma and Lord Ganesh. Lord Kabir, known as Treasurer of Gods and the King of Yakshas, also represents wealth, prosperity, and fame. It is believed that worshipping him on Dhanteras and Diwali will be blessed with good fortune, wealth, and prosperity. Worship on this day is focused on Lord Ganesh, Lord Kabir, and Goddess Lakshmi. This year, Dhanteras is celebrated on the 2nd of November as it is the first day of Diwali 2021.
The 2nd day of Diwali, also known as Narak Chaturdashi or Choti Diwali. The story behind this auspicious day. It is said that this day represents the day in which Lord Krishna destroyed the demon Narakasur. Narak was the son of Mother Earth and Lord Vishnu, but because he surrounded himself with bad company, he became a demon. He stole precious items from the gods, including Lord Indra's divine elephants, Lord Varun's umbrella, Mother Aditi's earrings, and finally he kidnapped 16,000 women. Lord Indra visited Lord Krishna. After hearing the heinous acts, Lord Krishna and Queen Satyabhama, who was an incarnation of Mother Earth, decided that he must be killed. They flew on the back of Garud and decimated Narakasura's army. With only Narakasura left standing, Queen Satyabhama threw Lord Krishna's Sudarshan chakra, killing the demon, then freed the 16,000 women. It was declared by Mother Earth that this death should not be a day of mourning, but an occasion to celebrate and rejoice. It is said Lord Krishna had an oil bath to rid himself of the blood spattered on his body when Narakasura was killed. Activities observed on this day. People wake up early, bathe in aromatic oils as it is said to remove all sins and impurities. They wear new clothes, offer puja, light diyas, burst firecrackers, and on this night, Yam Diya should not be lit. The third day of Diwali, which is Diwali day itself, also known as Deepavali. What is Diwali? Diwali, the festival of lights, falls in the month of Kartik and is celebrated by the Hindu population all over the world with great enthusiasm. People start their preparations well ahead of the festival so that they don't run out of time. Diwali, one of the most celebrated festivals in India, is associated with many legends, which makes it a highly significant religious festival. Major legend is that of Lord Ram's return to his kingdom Ayodhya and people's celebration regarding his return. However, there are many other legends associated with this festival, like Lord Krishna's victory over Narakasura. All these legends have the same message to spread: the victory of good over evil. There are many rituals and traditions associated with Diwali. Many of them have high religious significance. Activities done on Diwali day. Pujas and prayers are an important part of Diwali celebrations. It is believed that Goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, is most generous during Diwali, that she blesses those who worship her on this day. Hence, Lakshmi Puja is conducted in every household to please Goddess Lakshmi. Another important puja is Govardhan Puja, dedicated to Lord Krishna in commemoration of the legend of Mount Govardhan. The legend has it that Lord Krishna lifted up Mount Govardhan to rescue people when Lord Indra punished them with heavy downpour and floods. Lighting diyas. Diwali festivities are not complete without lighting diyas. The term Diwali, or array of lights, is very much associated with the practice of lighting diyas. This practice of lighting diyas dates back to prehistoric India. It is believed that it was on this auspicious day that Lord Ram returned to his kingdom Ayodhya after 14 years of exile. People of Ayodhya wanted to celebrate this occasion and they decorated the city with lighted earthen lamps. Since then, lighting diyas during Diwali has been in practice. Decorations. The festival of Diwali is famous for its decorations. People decorate their home with colorful rangolis and toran. Torans and other decorations are available in markets, but many prefer to make these decors by themselves. The tradition of decorating home during Diwali is actually part of the belief that Goddess Lakshmi visits every household during Diwali and showers blessings on her devotees. Hence, people decorate their homes to welcome Goddess Lakshmi. Distributing sweets and gifts. Distributing sweets and gifts among loved ones makes Diwali a special experience. Usually, people prepare traditional sweets in their homes, but owing to the busy life, people now opt for ready-made sweets.
The fourth day of Diwali, Govardhan Puja, also known as Annakut. When is Govardhan Puja? Govardhan Puja or Annakut is usually celebrated the day after Diwali, or as the heading stated, it is the fourth day of Diwali. In the year of 2021, it will be celebrated on Friday, the 5th of November. What or whom do we worship on Govardhan Puja? On this day, Hindus commemorate the Baal Roop, the child form of Sri Krishna, and worship a mountain called the Govardhan Parvat, also known as the Govardhan Mountain, located in Vrindavan or Uttar Pradesh of India. They offer 56 different varieties of vegetarian food and sweets as measures of gratitude.
The significance of Govardhan Puja. Govardhan Puja is an auspicious festival that upholds a powerful bond of faith, devotion, and protection between God and devotees. The story behind the Govardhan Puja educates humans to respect the force of nature and to always remember that being immortal, we are dependent on Mother Nature and must be grateful for all blessings bestowed upon us. The story of Sri Krishna lifting the mountain with his little finger, saving the lives of thousands of devotees, describe that bhakti or devotion is the only way to connect with divinity. Furthermore, the significance of the Govardhan Puja rests on the belief of the devotees in their God and how their God will protect them against all odds in every crucial situation.
History of the Govardhan Parvat or the Govardhan Mountain. The people of Gokul used to worship Indra, the Arvind king of Devas, more out of fear than of love for him. Krishna thought that this was wrong. He said that they should instead worship the mountain of Govardhan, which had given them so much. So the people started worshipping Govardhan. This made Indra really angry. In order to punish the people for their insolence, he sent storms their way. It rained for many days and Gokul was flooded. The people of Gokul approached Krishna for help. Krishna lifted the entire mountain, Govardhan, with his little finger and gave shelter to the people of Gokul under it. The fifth day of Diwali, Bhai Dooj. What is Bhai Dooj? The festival of Bhai Dooj has a literal meaning attached to it. It is made up of two words, namely Bhai, meaning brother, and Dooj, meaning the second day after the new moon, which is the day of its celebration. On this day, brothers visit their sisters and perform a tilak ceremony. In this ceremony, a tikka of rice and vermilion is applied on the brother's forehead, which is followed by arti. Sisters pray for their brothers' long lives while they promise to protect their sisters. It is very similar to Raksha Bandhan.
The history and the significance.
Another legend suggests that on this day Lord Krishna went to visit his sister Subhadra after defeating the demon Narakasur. Subhadra welcomed him with a garland of flowers, placed the tikka on his forehead and performed an arati which gave a rise to the festival of Bhai Dooj. As is common with most Hindu festivals, there are many legends associated with the celebration of this auspicious festival. The most popular one being about Yamraj, the god of death. As per this legend, Yamraj's sister Yamuna tried to get her brother to visit her on many occasions, but Yamraj was unable to do so for a long time. When he finally met her, he was greeted with a grand ceremony, offered sweets, and had the ceremonial tikka placed on his forehead. Being immensely pleased with the love and respect he was showered with, Yamraj gave Yamuna a boon, and she in turn asked him to dedicate a day on which he would visit her house each year. Hence, the ritual of siblings visiting each other on this day began to honor the kinship between them. Celebrations. In its essence and sentiment, Bhai Dooj is quite similar to Raksha Bandhan. But on this occasion, the ceremonial Rakhi is not tied on the wrist. On this day, elder siblings give gifts and money to their younger siblings, who in turn apply the tikka to their foreheads and pray for their well-being and protection. The entire family gets together to collect this auspicious festival and to indulge in the various delicacies left over from Diwali.
My dear devotees, we have come to the end of our presentation. On behalf of the upper 6th class, we would like to wish you all a safe and enjoyable Diwali. Shubh Diwali and Sitaram.
Thank you to our lower 6 students for that beautiful presentation on the 5 days of Diwali. So I hope that you all remembered our 5 days. It began yesterday with Dhanteras. Today is Narak Chaturdashi. Tomorrow, Diwali. On Thursday, we have Govardhan Puja. And then on Friday, our Bhai Dooj. So we hope that you all are celebrating in your own way all of the 5 days of Diwali. So moving forward, I would now like to pass you over to Miss Cindy once again, as she has another wonderful competition for us, along with some other items. Miss Cindy.
Okay, so get your fingers ready, because I have a question again. All right, so the question is, you all hearing me? We there?
Yes.
But you're not typing this to me personally. You are sending this to everyone. So that way we could see who responds first. Okay? So you don't message me personally or any of the other teachers personally. You're going to send it for everyone to see. Okay, great. Your question is, which animal was Sita Ma fascinated by before she got abducted? Which animal? Oh, good. All right.
Oh my goodness.
I see it. What? Somebody put a call. What's going on? All right. The correct answers are there. Let me see. Let me scroll to the top. Good. I don't know. All right. Let me see who is first. I am seeing, is this Asha of Tujai? Everybody has, you all seeing the same person first? No, Rayan Ramkisoon of Shanti.
Rayan Ramkisoon, yes.
Right, okay,
yes.
Rayan Ramkisoon of Shanti. Rayan, let me write Rayan's name down. So Rayan, you there? Let me see you, wave your hand, do something. I'm seeing Rayan. Okay, Rayan, you have won yourself a sari.
From Miss Ambika.
From Miss Ambika as well. So next time that you're in school, you'll go to the office and you'll collect your prize. Okay, very good. Good job.
Right.
Up next, good job. Up next, I want to share with you something that I got from your art teachers. I know that some of you all have been working really hard with your Diwali and Ramlila art pieces. So I am here to share some of your hard work for everybody to see. All right. Okay, so I know, so I looked at some of the videos. Some of you all saw your work and you're like excited to see it on the screen there. All right, so good job. Wonderful work, wonderful, wonderful artwork. All right, I'm passing you on to Miss Sunita, who will take it away.
Thank you, Miss Cindy. So I also want to let you all know that we will also compile a little video footage of the sip and paint as well. We can incorporate some of these images that were just shown in this video so that can be highlighted on Facebook. So again, we want to really encourage you all to participate in all events that we have because, you know, we want to showcase Swaha Hindu College's talent to the world, okay? Talking about talent, I want to present to you our next video. Some of you all may recognize her. Let's hope you recognize her, all right? And this person is going to be singing a bhajan entitled Jai Mahalakshmi Ma. I know it's a beautiful bhajan that is usually played around Diwali time. So I would now like to ask Miss Cindy to present this next video. And I'm not going to call the person's name, and you'll see her, you'll know her. So Miss Cindy.
On this auspicious occasion of Diwali, may Mother Lakshmi shine her bright light upon each and every one of you. Shubh Diwali from all of us here at the Swaha Hindu College. Jai Mahalakshmi Ma, Naya mere Mahal karo. Jai Mahalakshmi Ma, Naya mere Mahal karo. Chori palai gari, chori palai gari, maiya bataye bayo. Jai Mahalakshmi Ma, Naya mere Mahal karo. Jai Mahalakshmi
Okay, who was that, students? Did you all recognize that face?
Yes, Miss
Yes,
Jayanti.
yes.
Jayanti.
Because so many of you all answered at the same time, we can't give a prize. But yes, Miss Jayanti. Very nice. So you can see that we don't only have talented students, we also have talented teachers. You all heard Miss Lisa earlier on. Okay. So excellent job. Thank you, Miss, for that beautiful bhajan. Now, after song comes what?
Dance.
Dance, right. So we're going to have a dance item. This person, you all may know, she's not a student from Swaha Hindu College right now, but she was a past student. Her name is Miss Shalini Chutaram. She was part of the Swaha Hindu College's dance group years ago, and we have our past students also supporting us for our virtual Diwali program. So I would now like you all to sit back and enjoy this beautiful dance done by a past student of Swaha Hindu College, Miss Shalini Chutaram. Okay, students, and I forgot to mention that we also have had Karan Rampasad accompanying Shalini. Again, Karan is also a past student of Swaha Hindu College. He was a dancer in the dance group as well. So again, that was a performance by Karan Rampasad and Shalini Chutaram. Okay, so we are now going to have a nice little competition for you guys, right? But this one, you need to move this time, right? And you also have to type something. Now, I need you all to really pay attention to these instructions, okay? So this is what you have to do. We're going to do a scavenger hunt. Now, ideally, a scavenger hunt is where we would give you all like a riddle or something, and you have to try to figure it out and then go get it. But in the essence of time, we are going to be very gracious and we're going to just list the 5 items for you, right? But before Miss Cindy shares those 5 items that you all need to find, I want to just go through the instructions very carefully, because if you do not listen to the instructions carefully, you will not be able to win the prize, okay? So in a few seconds, Miss Cindy will share a list of 5 items that you all need to get, okay? Now, once you get these items, you need to bring it back by your table, all right? And once you get the items, the 5 items successfully, you have to type in the chat, Swaha Mata Ki Jai. Now, it's going to be spelled out for you under the 5 list, under the 5 names, right, of the items you have to get. So you can just go back to that list quickly. Miss Cindy will leave it up for you. The first person to type Swaha Mata Ki Jai with the exclamation mark. It must have the exclamation mark because Jai means victory. So we need to have that excitement and that tone when we say Jai, right? So Swaha Mata Ki Jai exclamation mark. You need to put that in the chat. And we will call on you to see the 5 items because we want proof, right? That you have gotten the 5 items, okay? Now, if you all do not have these items in your home, I want you all to improvise. I know that's a word commonly used in drama. So you all can improvise and get these 5 items, okay? So are you guys ready? Right? Now,
Yes,
again,
ma'am.
we are going to have a disclaimer. We are not, you have to hold these things very carefully. We don't want anything breaking. Okay, so once you get the 5 items, come back quickly to your laptop, type in Swaha Mata Ki Jai. All right, it will be on the 5 items for you all if you're not too sure how to spell it. And the first person to press enter and the first person to show us these 5 items, you will be the winner. Okay, so I would like to invite Miss Cindy to share the 5 items with us. So you're going to get a tali, a lota, incense, diya, a flower, and type in the Swaha Mata Ki Jai. Go. All right, so I think we're seeing some names. Well, some names went up there. The first name, could somebody just assist me on the chat? Let me just see. What name?
Priya Buru.
Priya Buru. From which form is this?
1.
Form 1, Priya, are you there? Can we pin Priya so we can see her items?
I'm seeing Brandon Parta. Yeah, he's
Brandon.
Brandon? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, Brandon. Okay, Brandon, can we pin Brandon so we can see the items he got? Must be the 5 items. So let's see what he has there. Okay, so Brandon, the tally. Can you let us see the tally? Okay, the deer. All right. Is that the deer you decorated last week?
No, miss.
No, okay. The lota, you have the lota there? Right. The incense, the agabati, and the flower. Okay. All right. No problem. So Brandon successfully again. Brandon is a second time in competition. He won for the morning. Very good. I think Lakshmi Mata is blessing you abundantly, Brandon. Yes? Yes. And he typed in, could you all just double check? He typed in Swaha Mata Ki Jai with the exclamation mark. Proper spelling and everything.
Yeah, twice.
Yes. Twice. Very good. Very good. So again, Brandon, congratulations. And you will receive a prize on behalf of, guess who? Miss Ambika, yes. Very good. And thank you to all the students who have participated. I'm seeing so many persons went and got the items. Thank you very, very much. I hope you all enjoyed all of the competition segments we had for you all. All right. Okay. So I'm going to present a very special item now. We're coming very close to the end of our program. So I would like to share this item with you all. And again, you all are going to see some of your form teachers there, your subject teachers who came together a couple Fridays ago to perform this Bhajan for you all. So I hope you all would enjoy the following selection. Miss Cindy?
करते वंदन तू है शक्ति परमेश्वर की
Okay, students, did you all enjoy that song performed so lovingly by your teachers? Perhaps your form teacher you may have seen?
Yes, miss.
Yes,
Very
miss.
nice.
Yes, miss.
Very good.
Yes, miss.
And I also want to share some fantastic news with you. A lot of the programming, the filming here from this Diwali program will be aired tomorrow at prime time between the hours of 7 and 8 p.m. on IETV. So I would like you all, after you all have finished lighting up your diyas and so, perhaps if you're having Diwali dinner with your family, you all can put on IETV and you'll be able to see many of the presentations here today. So you'll be able to see yourself and your friends and share again the talent of Swaha Hindu College with your family members. Okay, so we are coming close to the end of our program. I would like to invite Miss Cindy to share some fantastic news with you all.
Okay, so sit down, everyone. So I'm going to do this quickly because we've been sitting for a while. So remember, your form teachers would have shared a competition with you all, the Starlight Challenge, the SHC Starlight Challenge. Yes? Okay, great. So the goal of that challenge was to tell the Ramlila story with as much detail as possible before the starlight ran out. And you know, starlights don't last a whole hour. So we had so many amazing entries and everybody did extremely well that our principal and vice principal was so gracious. They generously decided to give everyone, all the participants, prizes. So all of y'all who entered the competition, y'all are all winners. Okay, so everybody will walk away with something. However, we still have first, second, and third as promised. Okay, the form managers of these children will be contacted and the students will know when they can come to pick up their prize. Is everybody hearing me okay? You all heard that?
Yes, miss.
I'm going to announce the third place prize winner. I hope the winners are here. So there's my drum roll. In third place, we have Medina Mohammed of Tujai. Yay! Go Tujai. Next, we have in second place, Selena Joseph of One Shanti. And in first place, actually, you know what I'll do? I'm not even going to announce this person. I will show you who won the first place prize. All right, so pay attention.
Stop, my name is Yadish Duki and I'll be reading a brief story of the Ramlila before the spotlight ends. Raja Dashra gave Kiki boon in the battlefield for saving his life, so she requested that her beloved Ram goes into exile for 14 years because she wants him to inherit the throne. Ram, being the devoted son, went to fulfill the promises. Brother Lakshman and his wife Sita went with him. This left Ayodhya in tears. Meantime, in exile, Lord Ram met devotees and fought demons, and Ravan heard about them and Sita's beauty and planned to kidnap her. He distracted goddess with a golden day and abducting her, leaving Ram in restless to find his wife. He went to Hanuman and other monkey gods who helped him cross the rocky bridge, first led to war and ended up reaching his wife and defeating demons. After reaching home, it was lit up to welcome him.
And that was our winner, Yadesh Juki, right? So congratulations, not only to Yadesh and Selena and Medina, but everybody else that participated. Your form managers will let you all know when you can come in school to collect your prizes, okay? So you can send a virtual round of applause for everyone that participated. I wish we had enough time so that I could show you all the entries because some were quite entertaining, but we don't have all the time. So I'm going to pass you back to Miss Sunita.
Right. Thank you, Miss Cindy, and congratulations to all those persons who would have participated in that great initiative Sir Malcolm had there with the Starlight Challenge. But I think, Miss Jayanti, I think we had so many students participate, but then we had others who didn't. So I think we should use this opportunity here before we close off our Diwali program to get some old school engagement. What do you think?
No problem.
Yeah, Miss Cindy?
Yeah.
Miss Jayanti, yes? Okay. So we would like all students to take part in this activity, and we'd also like to invite the teachers as well, right? Now, we all know that the East Indian culture is a very rich one. You know, there's lots of music and dance and food and celebration. And what is a program, it's more so an East Indian program without a bit of tassa. So we are going to have some tassa to close off our program, but we would like for students to get up and dance a little bit. All right. So we look forward to seeing you all. Just move a little, shake a little, you know, enjoy this season, enjoy this time. Okay. So I'm going to play some music, and I would invite everybody before we close off. Now, after the task is finished, we're not. You have it, Miss? Okay,
Yeah,
no problem. After the once the task is finished, we'll just have our vote of thanks and prayer. But before we do that, we want to have this little session with you guys, right? So Darius is excited. He sees his tassa. Yes. Right. Are you all excited? Let's go. Let's go. Now we're looking to see who's moving. Not moving away, who's dancing. Very nice. Congratulations, everybody. Excellent job. Thank you for participating. All right. Good. Excellent. Yes, I'm looking at the comments. Everybody is really supporting you guys. Rahim is saying, oh, look at real dance boy. Right, very nice. Okay, so as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end, and I really hope that you all enjoyed this virtual Diwali program that teachers would have organized for you guys in your absence of face-to-face. This was our virtual Diwali program, which I hope you all appreciated. But it could not have happened just like that. I must take this time to thank the persons who would have assisted with this. Okay, so I would like to thank Yadesh and Ronaldo for accompanying the teachers while they were singing the Bhajan. All right, and again, most of these videos will be uploaded on Facebook. So please, when it's uploaded, get your parents to like it, share it, let the world see what talent Swaha Hindu College has. Okay, I would like to thank my co-hosts, Ms. Jayanti and Ms. Cindy, also for sharing all of the videos for us. And it was done so seamlessly without any hiccups. We're really happy for that. There were no technical glitches. So to Ms. Jayanti and Ms. Cindy, thank you very much for co-hosting with me. To the teachers, please forgive me if I forget anyone, but Miss Lisa, Miss Rohini, Sir Malcolm, Miss Ansuya, all of the form teachers, Miss Camille, Miss Purnam, Supriya, who would have assisted in organizing the students to get the videos done and submitted. Thank you very much. I would like to thank Miss Annie Bhajan from the Swaha board for sending her Diwali message to us. I would also like to thank Pandit Ishwar and Sir Dinesh for their technical support, for helping us to add the students and so to this Zoom. I would like to thank as well Ms. Ambika for awarding us for supplying us with all the prizes for the students to take part in the competition. Thank you very much. And I would also like to thank you, the students, for being such a wonderful audience. You all really did encourage the students. You all showed your appreciation in the chat, and I really must boast and say that Swaha Hindu College really is staffed with the best teachers and we have the best students. You all are really supportive. And I would like to thank all the family members who would have been sitting on the side, probably watching. And so, again, this is being shared on YouTube Live as well. So you all can continue to share it, like whatever is being posted on Facebook. Please know that everything was done with such love and dedication just for you all to enjoy as we celebrate Diwali 2020. So on behalf of myself, the staff, my family, I want to wish all of you all Shubh Deepavali. I'd like to pass you on to Ms. Pandit Ishwar or Ms. Ambika to give our closing remarks.
Thanks, just a second. Thanks to Ms. Sunita and all. Just 1 second. Right, you all hear me clearly, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right. Really enjoyable program, fantastic program. I enjoyed seeing all the performances from our students, past and present students. I love the enthusiasm and to see our teachers participating so much. And teachers, I hope you notice we have a lot of talented students here. And to the few that would have won prizes, I mean, I'm really happy that we would have had so many others that also, qualify for certain prizes. So don't feel bad. We'll find a way to include other people and have you all represented at the next time. Because I feel bad, like Ms. Sunita, we will give 1 prize or 2 prizes, but they would have had 3 or 4 students who also, put their messages in the chat at the same time, almost simultaneously, right? So, and that's a credit to you that you all have really done tremendously well. So it has been a wonderful morning. I want to say special thanks to this committee headed by Ms. Sunita and all the teachers who assisted her, to our MCs who did a tremendous job, to those who supported for the puja earlier as well, to Ms. Ambika, who is actually right here next to me. She's on her own laptop also. She's actually doing the needful for some other necessary requirements for the ministry at this time. So I wish to extend best wishes and Shubh Diwali greetings to you and your family. Please take that message home to your mother, father, siblings, everyone, that we want each and every member of the Swaha family to have a wonderful Diwali, and may success, fulfillment come to you. As we close, Ms. Sunita did remind you that the program, or at least part of it, will be aired again tomorrow on IETV. I must say special thanks to Sir Dinesh for actually cranking up back our YouTube live. So the puja was on YouTube live, and also this program on the Swaha YouTube channel. So Ms. Sunita and Ms. Cindy, Ms. Genti, I'm not sure who has all the original videos, but you can liaise with Ms. Ambika, because I think apart from the actual the Facebook recording that Sir Dinesh will have, or the YouTube recording, if the TV station could actually get the video itself, so that there won't be any sticking when it's playing over the TV, right? So we bow our heads and pray as we Pray for continued blessings, guidance, and as I always tell you, for protection and help each and every day. We join together. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva bandhuscha sakha tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. बोले श्री गजानन स्वामी की जय, बोले श्री स्वाहा माता की जय, महालक्ष्मी माता की जय, सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय. Sitaram. Shubh Diwali to everyone.
Sitaram, sir.
Sir.